Hey guys, Ben here from Pax Power Trucks in Houston, Texas. When we started this company in 2018, we started with making the trucks that the OEMs wouldn't. And the first thing we started with was V8 Raptors. Ford didn't make a V8 Gen 2 Raptor, so that left us an opportunity and we took it. We got to build all kinds of cool Gen 2 Raptors with King Ranch interiors, platinum interiors. We got to do some diesel Raptors with the small Power Stroke engine. When the Gen 3s came out, we got the hybrid drivetrain and got to build those. So we've really done some unique and cool Raptors built out of the different F-150 trims and models. But there has been one truck that we have wanted to build out of an F-150 and into a Raptor since we started this company. And we're happy to say we've finally done it. If you followed the truck scene around the world, you know that in the Middle East, they love their single cab trucks. So when our dealer in Saudi Arabia contacted us about building a truck like this, we said, yes, we would love to take this opportunity. So we're bringing you a video today about one of our favorite builds. We know it might not make a ton of sense, but wow, these things are fun and cool. So come along with us today while we show you the first Gen 3 single cab Raptors out there. First off, let's talk generally about what these trucks are. They started life as 2023 F-150 single cabs with 5.0 liter engines, four-wheel drive, and XLT trim. And we applied our normal Gen 3 Raptor conversion to them. And as you look at this truck, you can see what some of the main elements of that conversion is. We put on the entire front clip from the doors forward from a Gen 3 Raptor. So the Raptor hood, the fenders, the fender flares, the grille, the front fascia. Suspension wise, they're all OEM Raptor suspension components. So upper, lower control arms, Fox internal bypass shocks, longer axles, longer steering links, things like that to give it that wide Raptor stance and Raptor suspension travel. But as we move back through the truck, you see a few one-off touches. The main thing is that Ford doesn't make a 6.5 foot bed Raptor, and every single cab F-150 has a 6.5 foot bed. Well, instead of shortening the frame like others have done with conversions, we kept the frame and suspension intact, and instead we did our work in the bodywork. In here you won't be able to see, but what we have done is we've left about 10 to 12 inches of F-150 bed here and merge that together with the OEM Raptor aluminum bedside that is made specifically for the 5.5 foot bed. And as we show some shots in this video, you'll see that the work and the body lines turned out amazing, and it looks like something that could have rolled out of the Ford factory. And then there's the final things such as the fender trim, the rear back here, Raptor suspension in the rear such as the Raptor leaf springs and those internal bypass shocks back here. And when you step away, you take it all in, it looks like it came out of the Ford factory as a single cab Raptor. So when you think about why you might build a single cab Raptor like this, the first thing that comes to mind is it's cool, it's different, and it's fun to drive around in things that are cool and different. We can't tell you how much attention we're getting in these trucks just moving them around for testing and video shoots. We can hardly make it anywhere without somebody saying, what is that? That's so awesome, that's so cool, that's so unique. But the real reason I think a lot of people might want this is performance. Not only is this truck, small and fun to drive and nimble, but it's also lightweight. We've done some calculations and think that this truck is about 1,700 pounds lighter than a Raptor R. And as anybody who's ever followed drag racing knows, weight loss equals going faster, and these are the kings of that. We think that these might be the fastest off-road trucks on the market. And while these are customer trucks and we can't really beat on them that hard, we're excited to tell you we're building one of our own as a shop truck, and we plan on doing a lot of cool stuff with that. So if you've got a fast off-road truck, hit us up. We'd love to race you when we build our 2024 in a few months. But we've upgraded these trucks with a couple of things that we do to a lot of trucks, and that is the supercharger and the Borla exhaust. This is a 3.0 liter Whipple Stage 2 kit. For North American customers, that's going to be raising the horsepower from 400 to 775, practically doubling it. And as you can imagine, that translates to a super fast truck. It also sounds awesome with the supercharger whine, but we also complement that with a Borla S-Type dual exhaust system that comes out the rear in the stock Raptor location. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, but the XLT interior is not near as nice as what comes in a Raptor with all of its sporty upgrades that make it so unique and why a lot of people want it, honestly. Well, we've taken care of that. We brought in a few elements from the Raptor that make this interior very close to what you would get on one from Ford. We've upgraded the seats for one thing. We've added Gen 3 Raptor seat covers and upgraded the upper foam to that from the Raptor, which has a lot more bolster to hold you in place. We also made a leather seat cover for the center seat that matches the two outers. And then probably one thing that a lot of you want, even in your own F-150s, is we've done the Raptor steering wheel. It's fully functional with all of the buttons working, including the paddle shifters for when you want to play with it. To finish these trucks off, our Middle East customer had a list of upgrades they wanted to add to make these even more over the top and stand out that much more. When you're looking at these trucks, usually the first thing you're going to notice are these addictive Desert Designs bumpers. This is in the Bomber style, which features 4 6-inch rigid lights across the front. They have cool backlights, are super bright at night, and make these look very unique and unlike a lot of other Raptors out there on the road. We also added these 2 Mustang-style stripes over the entire vehicle, including the roof and the tailgate, and as you'll see all the way to the back. Then we used our favorite wheel and tire combo, which is the 37-inch KO2 tire from BF Goodrich and the Raptor Load Range C spec, and then 17-inch Method wheels. And whenever you do things with Pax Power, a lot of times these are the wheels and tires we're going to tell you to check out first because we're really big fans of these. And finally, as we come back down the side of the truck, as far as accessories, we want to show off these side steps as we're really proud of those. These started life as full-length crew cab OEM Gen 3 side steps. We removed a few feet from the middle of them, shortened them, recoated them. They look exactly like they came out of the factory, and we're super proud of them and think they're very cool. Now that we're at the back, we'll continue with those full-length racing stripes that go over the entire vehicle, over the cab, and onto this bed cover that was spec'd by our dealership customer. Coming down here, you'll see that we've also done the Bomber Addictive Desert Designs bumper in the rear, filled that with some reverse lights, and this may be your first peek of these Borla dual exhaust tips that come out in the Raptor location and sound oh so good. So if you've made it this far in the video, chances are you like these trucks, you like what Pax Power builds, and I'm going to ask you a favor, and that is go like and subscribe to our channel. That seriously helps you and other people see these videos. The more videos get seen, the more trucks we build, everybody wins. So please, if you got a second, go knock that out for us. The second thing is if you want something like this, give us a call. I promise you wouldn't see these trucks on our website, so you might not know that we make it. If you want anything cool and custom unique, just give us a call. We'd love to talk to you and talk about a certain build. And if you want one of these 2 trucks right here, there's actually a third one back at the shop, give us a call because these are available at Al Jazeera in Saudi Arabia, our Middle East dealer that is going to be receiving these awesome beasts in the next few weeks. Thanks.